This is a carryover of the energy from the Huddle Time with Truth, my lovies. Spirit put it in our hearts to extend this. So if the title speaks with you, welcome, my lovies. Welcome, welcome. Always giving thanks to the all, to the unconditional love and mercy of the divine, to all of the trusted ancestors that protect and love and guide us. Let's get started right away, as this is, again, an extension. Check out the Huddle if you want a little bit more of a briefer version of this. So the theme is you love yourself. The theme is you have done something that has proven to someone that was questioning, or a group that were questioning whether you loved yourself or not. Spirit was giving us something about Fort Knox. You're like Fort Knox. Someone was misrepresenting of facts, altering facts. I am getting this as like a laundry list of like spiritual charges or physical charges. What's up, my lovies? This is a bonus read, but spiritual charges or actual like physical. So these are definitely going to manifest in some way. Someone was, for some of you, or you, oh, this looks like someone I used to know. This is interesting. Someone that you knew from a public place, someone that you knew, maybe someone you used to work out with. They've definitely been spying on you. They've been lying on you, and there's proof now. There's proof you love yourself. Take that however this resonates for you. Why they didn't think that you loved yourself, why they didn't think that you loved yourself, that it's almost like a misrepresentation of facts is being clarified. This is a carryover from the Huddle energy. So a misrepresentation of facts is now being clarified. Something, the name Clara, and something about Santa Clarita. Something is now being clarified. Something about Anaheim, something about Orange County. Something about a bounty hunter. So we have someone that was paid. You have someone that was paid to seek out information. They were paid to seek out information. A few people could have been paid to seek out information on you or about you. 13, especially if you're a Scorpio, Aries energy, High Priestess energy, or the number 2 could be significant for you. February could be significant for you. Aquarius could be significant for you. Pisces, strong Pisces, Tron, if Tron is significant for you. We have Vine. Seek out information that will help you. Someone was paying unexpected income, some type of pay. This could have come from a wealthy hand, or someone who has some type of access to a lot of money was paying to seek out information about you, to confront you. Someone wanted to confront you about something. Take this however it resonates, or somebody wanted to confront somebody, or this is you, my lovies. However the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't fit, Tate. If it doesn't fit, take it off. So we have some type of an official person that received payment. In the something about a direct object finder. And something about a binder. A direct object finder. When did I used to use direct object finders? I'm seeing a Mac computer. A finder, finding files. An official person was paid. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. In the Huddle Time, the extension of this energy was this official. For some of you, there's an official person that was paid, like, this is a detective that was paid to do their job to investigate something. This is an official, a private eye or a public investigator that was paid to, for some of you, there's a public investigator who's a hater. There was a private eye who was paid to find something, to find a change, to find why things changed, why things did not stay the same in a situation, why a contract changed. This was an official. For some of you, this could have been a high-ranking person in an institution. 4 energy, the Emperor, in some type of work. Aries energy, strong Aries. We have Cancer energy, Chariot. Someone traveled to figure out something. Someone could have been paid to travel. We do have long distance. For some, long distance travels. For some of you, short journey, a horse. Someone also could have paid a horse to find information. So this energy, yesterday I was having a conversation with someone, and it's curious to me how people think that you can clean tarots. Like you can sage a tarot and all of the energy is just going to go away. In ancient times, so the only time that it's advised for you, everything is coming in for a reason, take what resonates, leave what does not. The only time that it's advised for you to use a recycled tarot or a used tarot, it's if you are getting it from a family member or you've known where that tarot has been. Aside from that, these hold energies, these hold memories. I can tell, especially in my, so for example, when I'm doing like in-person reads, I have people choose their tarot, which tarot they're going to use. I can tell which type of energy they're in based on the tarot that they're selecting. It's a conversation. It's a language. How do you erase this with sage? You can't erase this memory with sage. By force, you see how it's bent? By force, it has, someone was hell-bent on doing something. By force, it has memory. By force, it has memory. The way it's bent, the way the cards, even the color of the cards, they start to hold memory. So after a while, someone wants to get rid of some type of divination tool. If it's a tarot, the only way to get rid of this, it's not advised for you to throw it away or to burn it. Someone wants to get rid of a tarot, you bury it. You take it into nature and you bury it. You say some type of, this is a living entity. Whether if you get it, you get it. If you don't, let's just say everything holds memory. Everything holds energy. Everything is vibrating. Someone, the last week of March, something about starches. Something about soap and starches, soapy. Someone likes soap ASMRs or soap ASMRs or ASMRs are significant. It's like trying to get rid of evidence in a way, but you can't get rid of evidence because it's going to remanifest itself in some way. That's why when you burn something, you damage it. And it leaves an essence. When you burn, it's like chemistry. When you burn something off, it still leaves, it's almost like, for example, you convert, I don't know, metals. There's always something that comes missing. And it's like, well, I had X amount of grams of something. I don't know, someone lied about how much grams they had in a situation. The Wheel of Fortune, Karma, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. A Gemini wants to jump in, but this is not Gemini energy. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra. No, it's not a Libra. A Leo wants to hide. For some of you, someone was trying to investigate your love life, or they were trying to investigate like who you've been with, who you haven't been with. A Virgo could be significant. Justice, a Libra, 38, an Empress, someone's partner, a Leo's partner or a Virgo's partner, or someone's mother, 840, Aries energy. I don't know, for some of you, and they got a message of concern. And in the preliminary, it was that you loved yourself. It was that you loved yourself. It was that you loved yourself. Fake projections, projecting out. Someone, 9/11, 38, 33, that you're in Christ energy, that you're in the risen Christ energy. Your Christ consciousness has been activated because of your hermit, because you went within about a situation, because you were without sin in a situation. The name Cindy, the name Cynthia, twin energy for some. So someone was trying to castigate you by finding dirt. Something about something about Curtis, something about a courtesy call from a hotel. Someone even traveled to go and find out information. Like, for some, this could be like, for some, this has to do, it's coming in as a crazy ex. No disrespect, that's just how it's coming in. That's involved in child neglect. Like being neglectful while trying to find dirt on you. Like if you traveled, someone someone's really insecure. Someone went to travel after you to make sure that you were where you said you were going to be. Like, you may have a messy breakup with an ex for some of you. Because you were taking some type of vacation, or you're going to. We got hammock. We got a vacation. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. For some of you, you just needed space to get away. This is technically in the recent past. So this is something that's either has recently happened or is happening for some of you. And this was a gift in the reverse. The number 17. What's the problem? What's the problem there, my lovies? It's falling over Yemaya's energy. Yemaya could have something to do with something. The guardian of the waters of life, Mama Wata waters, Oshun waters, all of the waters and the daughters of the spirits of water. Something has to do with a spirit of water that dropped something or dropped someone. Someone could have been like, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Someone was working with the spirit, a spirit of water. They were like an adoptive, something has to do with adoption or an adoptive daughter. Again, this could be this is definitely manifesting in the 3D, but spiritually, someone was working with an entity. They were working with, like, it's like, and it's not a creepy thing. It's 43. They were loved by an entity. They were loved. Like someone, it's almost like Isis, like Mother Isis or Mother Mary. Like this Isis Mary energy took someone under their wing. And it's like an orphan child was taken in. A Taurus could be significant. 44 for a master lesson. Toil and labor. So in the Kipper deck, this is the energy of children that are sent to work in, like, during the Industrial Revolution in Britain. They were sent to work in factories for cheap labor. Like someone was saved from, but it was like an energetic promise. Like someone made a promise to save someone from like a life of labor or a life of like, it's like child, like indentured servant, an indentured servant or servitude or slavery, like kind of like sailor, a sailor, something about sailor. There's this little girl that has her and her dad's been doing videos since she was a baby on YouTube. It's mostly her and her dad, but the whole family's involved. I'm seeing that. And her name is Sailor. She has a podcast. And she's like, this is my podcast. When she was younger, she would say that. I haven't seen these videos in a while, but that's coming in for some. So it's like saving someone from like saving an orphan, like, or saving someone from an orphanage. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. So this was supposed to be like a gift from like a spirit. Like it's like something about Ireland is coming in though. Something about a Winnebago. Someone was supposed to travel to give a gift. I'm seeing her dad, but for some reason I can't recall his name right now. The tree just fell. A tree just fell. A branch that fell from a tree. They're cutting a tree and the branch just fell. Are they even cutting that tree? A branch just fell for, this is freaky. Something about Freaky Friday, a swap, like a swap of some sort. The branch fell. Oh, they are there. I see the workers. I see the workers. The branch fell, like, but the branch fell off the tree. Do you get it? Like adoption energy. Is someone's angry? Something about angry orchard. A thief. A thief, Cancer energy. We got 12 energy and 46 Aries energy, Gemini energy, 6, the choice, the lovers, 15, the devil twice, Capricorn. A thief over the hammock and the vacation. Taking a vacation physically or mentally, and a thief. In the dream that I had, check out the huddle if you want more information. In the dream that I had, there were thieves, and they took these 2 females I saw in the dream. They took them on a vacation, but everybody knew it was like kidnapping energy. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm just going with the flow here of what the energies are. 47 energy and 74, 11 energy. It's like the thief of peace, because vacation, it's like peaceful. It's like I'm overanalyzing what I already know, because again, this is something in the dream. Everyone knows what someone was up to, or with what a group of people were up to, or what a group of men were up to, or men and women, or 2 men, 2 perverted men. Everybody knew what they were up to when taking this vacation, or going to this place, or going to another place. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're flowing through a few different energies. These men knew, or these men knew, a group of men knew what these men were up to. But again, in the dream, you had protection, or someone, or these people had protection from these men that were stalkers. Like, they knew why they were taking this trip, but there was an official person in the dream. He looked at the women and he said, don't worry. Like, and the women knew for some reason, like they could intuit that these were detectives or officials, or they were investigators in a situation. There's also a battle between crooked officials and straight officials, people in high-ranking positions that are corrupt and people that are not corrupt. But there's a message of concern because they're feeling it. They're feeling the tension. The other day I got a download about gifted agents. Like, it's like if they work for the government, but there's a special division of people that are gifted in some way. Like, they have supernatural abilities. A man watching this, or a man who is important to you, the number 48, the number 84, or someone that was important to you, or they were important to you. Or you had a friendship, or you had a connection with this person, or this is you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Who's forcing some type of change, and they don't want you to back down. Excuse me. This is, you're helping clear some type of negative. Imagine like you come into a new, I was getting a secret. It's like they don't, because again, in the dream, the gentleman, he was going inaperçu. He was going around not being detected by those, like he was, it's almost like last night Spirit gave us the energy of the gang stalkers being stalked, or people watching you being watched. Maybe it's not gang stalking in like that way, but maybe it's like people watching you are being watched. If you have a crooked official thinking they're judging you, they're being judged. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like Spirit gave us the energy of like when Christ went before the officers, and the officer realized, like, they were asking Christ about, for example, his taxes. And he's like, here are your measly taxes. Or when he said, it's like when you have a realization that, it's like an official having a realization that they're being judged by something beyond you. They're being judged by how they handled a situation. Someone or an official or a group of officials could have mishandled information, which led to someone's resignation. They mishandled information, which led to someone's resignation. It's like cleanup crew energy. So this is all in secret, but I'm getting like an officer or an official working in secrecy who also traveled in secrecy. So you know how many people I've met while traveling, especially on planes? I was thinking yesterday of this man who lives on a reservation. He inherited some type of land because of his roots, or because of his status as a Native American. And it was curious how I met him and then how I ran into him later. When I was at work on break with some coworkers, we went to go get chicken, and there he was opening up a chicken spot. There's a network here. There's a network and a web. It's like putting pieces together that may seem like disconnected. Earlier, so in the huddle, Spirit made us emphasize the connection of everything and everyone, how we're all connected. And this was present yesterday as well. So it's like connecting the dots, like someone's connecting dots. Like, this may seem like this is a random person you met in Brazil, but little do you know, this is someone's gonna foot the bill. Everything's coming in for a reason. 13 energy, death energy, Scorpio energy, 4 energy, Aries energy, strength energy, Leo energy, August, April, January, March. 4, 4, 8, 88. I'm also getting the crazy 88, like a group. This is like a big group or an organization. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And someone's going to put in a resignation. And Spirit doesn't want another group to back down, or no one can back down. It's almost like, again, this is the year of justice. Oh shit, it's tilting. It's tilting. I'm melting. There's a witch who's melting. So people could even be into like spiritual work. I'm melting. 14 energy, Taurus, not a Taurus, but a Taurus wants to jump in. We got 51 and 14. If you flip them, it's 51 and 41. Between the ages of 41 and 51. 15, if you flip that, devil energy, 14 energy. It's like a league or a coven, a cuckold, 49. A child divine, 94. Virgo, isolation, going away to think about a situation, going away to hash this out, like rehash a plan. But I'm seeing like, it's connecting the dots. Like, this is how much this person spent while they were traveling here. 16, this is going to bring a tower. Aries, it skipped 15. I didn't even see the 15. It went right to 16. 16 likes. This is going to bring a tower. Aries energy, Scorpio energy. We're going right into Scorpio season. 55 energy. 55 could be significant. 23, 555 could be significant. 17, the star, Aquarius. It's like, this is where this person traveled. This is where this person traveled. And then it's like putting the pieces in together, like connecting the dots. Something about Dottie. Something about Luann. Something about Santiago. Something about Spain. Something about Santiago de los Caballeros, the Dominican. Yesterday, Spirit was giving us... I went to a conference in Colorado. I went to a conference, they do research studies on pigment cells. So pigment cells have been very present. They do, oh, look at that, 61 and 16. 61 and 16. They do research studies on pigment cells. And I went to their conference in Colorado. And they had how long was it? I think it was like this was a while ago, but it was like 3-day conference or something like that. And we were talking about how pigment cells affect the brain, how they affect recovery, not just melanin in the skin, but melanin in the brain and how that functions. Spirit was giving us also something about brain waves or brain cells, how much melanin costs, what melanin is, carbon, something about carbon dioxide, something about carbon monoxide poisoning, something about 54 energy and 16. You know when you park in the garage and then like something like that is coming in? For some reason, Spirit's giving us that as well. We got the family room, a secret. It's a secret. Can you keep it? A secret society, a secret group, something being keeper, a keeper of knowledge, a keeper of records, a record keeper, a password keeper, records, medical records, documents. It's like something has to do with a medical facility or something with medics, and it's something about paramedics. It's like it's like double accounting books, but like double health books. Like this book keeps track of it's like hidden research, like, but through medical facilities, or it's like this is what, so for example, it's like working at a doctor's office. And it's like, okay, these are the people's medical records when it comes to like vitals, when it comes to 17 energy, false idols, 17 energy and 47, 11 and 17, 777, luck is on your side. Like a breakthrough, don't back down. It's like someone's investigating this. This is what's coming in. And it's like they're on to something. But something has to do with double, like, it's like they're giving it like a double accounting system, but it's not double accounting. It's like, again, it's like you know, when you go into, it's like regular triage and like you get your insurance information and then they check your vitals and then, you know, but that's that information. Then there's something else like happening on the side where it's like, okay, now you're looking at something a little bit differently. Like, again, like maybe looking at skin cells or genes or genomics. Genomics are coming in. 18 energy, the moon, Heidi, the name Heidi is coming in. Something about Heidi and something about Clume. I'm seeing the model. 18 energy, the moon, Pisces energy, 57 energy, Taurus energy, Cancer energy, travels. A secret society. So, for example, it's done by money. In this society, if you can limit someone's access to money, you may be able to limit them in a few different ways when it comes to access. So, for example, when I went to this conference, not a lot of people that look like me or grew up where I grew up go to these types of conferences. When I was working with a doctor for a while under her study. I was studying under her and she was into neurosciences and all these types of things. She's like, you don't understand how important this meeting is for you. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? She's like, you're going to see. This is going to mark you. And it did. It really did. The name Marcus is coming in. She's like, even the people that have access to these meetings, they're really expensive to get into, you know. To those people, not so much. $1,000 for, you know, a conference, or, you know, $500 for a conference. Like, that's not a lot for them. And a lot of them get, you know, funded by universities because they're doing research, or they're, you know, funded by corporations. The Human Genome Project was there. All types of people were there. Something has to do with hidden research or limiting who has access to research, to control the narrative about certain like ways of looking at research, like monopolizing knowledge, weaponizing knowledge. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm getting a few different energies. A blue BMW or a BMW. $735. 7 energy. 7, a message here. So some type of communication coming in. A sealed message. Look at who sends letters like this. It's like a sealed message. France, a sealed message here. Something about a contaminated sample. A sealed message here. Sealed information. Something about a seal. Something about a Navy SEAL. Sealed information. Someone has to put in a resignation. Some type of courtship. 74, so definitely a lot of 11 energy. Another 74, 7-4, courtship. A message to work together, an invitation, but this is a sealed or something official. You see how this person's sealing it with candle wax, which is really old magic, ancient systems, old traditions. A circus. I'm seeing two circus types of things. I'm seeing the Moulin Rouge, Lady Marmalade or Marmalade, however, it's something about lemonade, mouth, and then circus. All eyes on me. I'm the center of the ring, just like a circus. Britney Spears. But remember the video with Lady Marmalade and how they kind of dressed up? It was burlesque, but it was kind of also reminiscent of a circus. And then I'm seeing Britney Spears, a circus. Ringling Brothers, a circus for some. Anyways, we got a message here and a sealed message to court someone, to proceed with something, an official invitation of something for a gentleman. I was getting something about an Asian woman or a Chinese woman. This woman is sending this message, but this woman is standing in delusions. The year of the dragon could be significant. 88 is a year of a dragon. A year of a dragon could be significant. We got 55 and 18. The moon energy. This person is doing some type of secret deal because of her delusions. This person is looking at the thief. And this person knows of the thief, or this person is the thief. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Because of hatred, because of strong emotions or passions, or bigotry. I am getting bigotry involved in a situation. Again, our knowledge is superior to yours. And not only do we think our knowledge is superior to yours, we will also make structures to let you know how superior we are. When it comes to decisions, we will make structures, courthouses, proceedings. There's a gentleman who's going to get a message about a decision that went, it looks like 79 or 97. A cigarette smoker. Something about nicotine, something about someone substituting, like, someone wants to get like a nicotine patch, or someone's on a nicotine patch, or someone's trying to quit smoking cold turkey. Someone could do it. Spirit saying someone could do it cold turkey. Turkey could be significant. A Turkish person. All eyes on me. I'm the center of the ring, just like a circus. All right. 57 energy. Taurus energy. Travel. 7 energy. Traveling. Someone has to travel internationally. 56 energy. 11 energy. And 18. The moon. Something's still hidden. February. But it's like not that hidden. It's just an illusion. Someone wants to project their delusion. Someone wants to project their illusions. They want to project their self-delusions. And something has to do with like an angry, or something about angry orchard. Here we go with the angry orchard. Some type of an orchard, something about an angry orchard. Something's going to happen at a winery, or something about a winery or an orchard or something like that. A vineyard. Like somebody wants to take a travel, like it's like, I don't know, it's like somebody wants to involve someone in a circus. Just like a circus, so that someone doesn't get a gift. Because the point is also so someone doesn't get a gift. This is the type of person, the sun energy, and it's going to be clear as fucking day. Day and night, 50 energy. This is already clear about the belief system this person has. It's like, if I can't have it, nobody can. This is the type of person that, for example, if they were denied an opportunity in their life. So Spirit's giving us, for example, when I first So again, your sister friend has a lot of talents, and like you, my lovies. And so something about Mikey. When I was doing when I was focused, something about forks. When I was something about Washington. When I was focused on something about forks over knives. When I was focused, here we go with the nutrition energy. When I was focused on through the shutdowns, I wanted to take a certification. And so I went, and I always wanted to work with women to help them give birth. And so I went and I started doing my doula certification training. The second female that I helped give birth, but I wanted to focus on home births. So I do that as a referral. So I do that as a donation thing. I don't charge for that. I just ask people, you know, if you want to donate, that's fine. If not, I did it for free for somebody. My first one was, I did it for free. My second birth that I did, this woman shared with me a story, and I saw her projection, how she wanted to project what she felt onto me. So she told me she had a boss in her life, that this could be a boss for some of you being delusional. This boss, I guess in his life, he had been denied certain opportunities. And no matter what she did, she was never good enough for this boss. And he would let her know in subtle ways. She shared that with me. I would do massages for her, and she would pay me for those though. And she shared that with me. She's like, you know, this is how I felt. She, you know, she opened up and she told me that. What I did notice though, is she tried to do the same thing to me. So my first birth, just to give you a little bit of background, my first birth, the nurses that were there, they're like, how long have you been doing this? I'm like, this is my first birth. They're like, no way. You're like a pro. Like, it's like you knew what to do. I'm like, I already knew. I mean, I have a very motherly, nurturing energy to me. So I already knew what to do. They're like, it's like you've been doing this forever. I'm like, I know. Because I do it with love. I did it with love for that female. This female, she knew that about me, but she tried to take the projection that she had shared with me, and she said to me, you know, you're still starting out, so it's almost like I'm gonna give you less credit because you're still starting out. For some of you, something like that is in the field, where like you could be starting out doing something, but it's something you've always, it's like it comes natural to you. You're a natural because you do it with love. You're doing it because you're in flow. You're doing it because you're like, it's like, but somebody wants to offer something to a gentleman, to another man, or to another, or maybe it has to do with, for some of you, to another man. Maybe this is for you as a man. Someone wants to offer something. This is all part of a hidden plan. Someone wants to offer something to another gentleman because of delusion. This person is going to regret this. And it has to do with strong passion, hate, or love. And hate and love are the same extreme. It's the same extreme. It's the same extreme. 51 energy and 21 energy. A belief system, a group of people, a hierophant. This could be a teacher. This could be someone for some of you, this could be someone in research, where it's like you're not going to get the opportunity to be in this crowd or do research with us because you don't believe like us, or you're bringing something different. It's like, again, they're bringing me back. Something has to do with healthcare for some, because they're bringing me back to those nurses where they're like, you did a beautiful job. And mind you, it's like, so something's catty. They're definitely delusional. Look at this. Look at this. They're definitely, someone's also trying to call you like the angry person, or here we go with this energy. This energy's been present for some of you, or too edgy, or some bullshit. I don't know. Someone's making something up. We got making something up here. Someone speaks with a lisp. Someone's worse. They're no something about nautica, something about nautical miles, something while traveling on the seas, something about the seas. I don't know. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. And it's like someone's like trying to like dismiss, like, I don't know. Let's move on. I don't know. Let's just move. This is what it feels like. I'm just a channeler, the messenger here. Fire. Because they're a thief, because they want to steal something. It's like they want to steal your peace. This official person in the reverse, this is a tyrannical boss, or someone that abuses their power, someone that makes like decisions that are not just, they're not right, they don't make sense for the group, take this however, but they're gonna get some type of message of concern. A wealthy man is involved in a situation. So there's definitely a bunch of men here. It's almost like, for some of you, something has to do with officers. Like, are you going to believe the general or are you going to believe a lieutenant? Are you going to believe the attorney general, or are you going to, like, someone's playing that type of energy, that type of game? Like, who you going to believe? I had someone come here once and tell me, you're just a tarot reader. It's almost like I have no human rights because I should just like be okay with people stalking me, trying to hack my phone, stealing my mail, trying to order replacement cards that I didn't order. Like, it's like I have to accept that because I'm just a tarot reader. I'm like, I'm a human being. And obviously you don't know me from a hole in the wall. I'm not just a tarot reader, even though this is really important. In fact, I would leave a lot of work to come do this for no money at all. It's like something about the fall. It's like someone's like pinning like titles, like false idols. Again, Jesus energy versus the officers that were trying to judge Jesus. Something about jealous Jalissa. Here we go with this energy. I thought they find their peace. Jealous Jalissa, jealous Melissa, my lovies. Dang, my lovies. In an organization. Like pinning, like it's like believing a delusional general, and not to say that, something about an attorney, a general, like an attorney is involved, like believing, it's like trying to, I don't know, like set up a false case, a lot of lying. But it's like you're by yourself. It's Matilda energy. I'm big and you're small. This is this type, maybe it has something to do with a child or an innocent person for some of you. It's like, I'm big, you're small, and there's nothing you can do about it. But Matilda has the magic of God within her. This is this type of energy. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is interesting, my lovies. You're Matilda, my lovies. 30, something about tilde. So we got a wealthy man, a wealthy couple here, a wealthy man, a wealthy woman, another man, a bunch of people, and they're all like, siéntate. They're like, siéntate. We got to sit down for this one. We got to sit all the way down for this one. 33. A hidden enemy. We got to sit all the way down because this person's traveling. And something about a clown. Something about Clown Town. We gotta all. I have to process. There's so many things coming in one mouth. Something's nasty. Something felt nasty there. We got adjudication. We got adjudication. A decision. Spirit gave us this download. I was in the women's bathroom at the gym one day. And there was a woman who came in with her phone on. She had her phone on. And I'm like, are you recording in here? And she's like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, ma'am. And then I thought to myself, there was this video. For some of you, something has to do with someone recording you for some type of perversion. They did something illegal. It's like if you upload that, that could be tracked to you. I don't know. Something's funky. For some of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is like a whole web. There's a web. There's a web. There's a web. Again, I'm flowing through a few different energies, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. There's a web. There's a connection. There's a web. And Spirit doesn't want anyone to back down. Boom. You have to speak your truth. Because if your truth and your story is not heard, again, I thank God for this channel, for this vessel. I thank God for this channel. I thank God for being able to connect with you. Because even though I've gotten a lot of, it's almost like heckler energy. Something has to do with a heckler. A comedy club could be significant for some. Something about a barber is coming into. If I weren't sharing this with you and I was just silently withering away somewhere, not sharing my gifts, not sharing this with you, I wouldn't have the protection I have. And not to say that, I still would. Spirit's like, we're still here. But there's something different about you sharing something. You have to not back down. Even if you're meeting a group, It's like, I'm big, you're small, I'm the attorney general. And it's like, okay, you're a crooked attorney general. You're a liar. You're a stalker. You're a thief. This is what's coming in. For some of you, something has to do with an attorney general. Or someone works or they have ties to. They lied. This man in the reverse. I told you I felt emperor energy in the reverse. The main male in the reverse. Who's stubborn and stuck. A whole community of them. A whole community of them. But someone is also being exposed. We got 46 and 24. Here we go with this Amber Rose energy. Someone's grandfather. I'm seeing this man all the way back here. This is like someone's been stalking. There's a whole crew here, a whole family in on the BS. Even the little ones, even the little ones are being trained. Look at the huddle. It's like, but they seem like, I don't know, I'm getting like, this is like mafia energy, but not mafia, but yes, like kind of, yes. And it's not to say like all mafias are active doing something, but like this crew is actually doing something. Like this crew is actually like, again, everything came in earlier for a reason. For some of you, you have a human trafficking ring. Yep, there it is. Everyone is in on it. It could be like, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, but 4 main paper trail, the paper trail. Someone has someone's already had, earlier it came in el derrame cerebral, and I'm seeing this female here with an eye that's like a lazy eye due to nervous system malfunctioning. Something about heart pop, like her, like the palpitations. But they present innocent. So you'll have conversations with these people, and unless like you're feeling something is off, like they, because it's a whole family, like it's a family in. They're almost giving me something about Milan. They're giving me what's this guy that just went to prison and his father was in on the cartel? There were 2 that just went to prison. This is like this, but a group of like cannibals or like something like that. Because this human trafficking does not feel like human trafficking as in like, this is what's coming in, my lovies. I have to go with the flow. There's a lot of drinking and alcohol abuse, especially. Not drug abuse as much, but alcohol abuse here. Their worst fears is of being exposed. Imagine this is your normal. This is a whole like, everyone's in on this. Everyone you love, you grew up with. It's like initiations. So back to what I was saying earlier, it's like there's certain things that I had to distance myself from my blood family that I was born into, because there's certain things that God's like, you are all growing separately. The apple in this case fell far, and that's okay. But like all of these apples are together. So like one bad apple spoils the bunch, but it's not necessarily something about somebody wants to do brunch. For some of you, somebody wants to invite you out to brunch. It's like in this case, you can't, one bad bunch will spoil one good apple. Something about the big apple. One innocent apple would be spoiled in this, or be consumed by this. Something about Tobias. So like, even if you wanted to think differently, I want to cry. I want to cry. It's like having, because someone didn't make the initiations. Like someone, it's almost like Cinderella energy. It's like a group that knew that you were not cut of the same cloth, even though you're cut of the same cloth. It's like, I belong to a family of this, and I am nothing like this. And I've been fighting with this my whole life. And maybe at some point I was kind of like this. Because I also got a download of someone who may have kind of also, but it's like now I want to be in line with me. But this would mean like a detachment, and then all of these energies are going to fall. There's a whole community here. Wealthy men, wealthy females. And all because you love yourself. So your energy by force is forcing. So I remember I had a conversation with one of my blood brothers of the last time I spoke with him, which was like years ago. When was this? Was this in when was this? I think it was 2019 or 20. I had a conversation, it was 2019 or something like that. And he was convinced that his ex was like doing things energetically to get him to not be able to bring his child to the United States. And I said to him, well, what makes you think that? And they're like, look, 44 was there and then 24. Now it's 43 and 24. Now it's 51 and 24. Like shifting degrees of something. So she was supposed to travel to the United States and the mother didn't want her to. Energetically, it wasn't working. And the time that she was supposed to come here, a big storm broke out and like they couldn't travel because no planes could fly out during a hurricane. And he's like, you see, she manifested that. And I'm like, okay. I mean, you know, there's validity to some degree. It's like radical change is happening. So big organizations are falling because it's time. Like what they're doing is appalling. Spirit was giving me... Spirit just gave... It's curious. Like 2 seconds before that happened, Spirit gave us the battery's about to go out. Spirit was giving... You know, like when people get caught and they tell you like, okay, like... something about Jeffrey Dahmer is coming. It's like something's going to bring great shame. It's like, and the blame game is happening. It's like, Epstein. Epstein, the gentleman again that just went to prison, but his dad, El Chapo's son or something like that. They're giving you a percentage. Like, imagine if they started telling you not only were they kidnapping people, but they were also eating people or doing like torture chamber type. Something about a torture chamber came in. So take that however it resonates. I don't know. And something about the Caymans. This is the energy present, my lovies. Something about the president. This is the energy present. So like, so when someone's reputation gets tarnished, or when someone just happens to go missing, like this is this energy, like people that have been trying to... It's like, how many more generations of this? Like, there has to be a liberation of this. Because it's a repeating cycle. Because, again, these are generations. Spirit's giving us how back in the day, like the 1940s, 1950s, and the amount of lynchings. And so they would make events of lynchings, like when there was, you know, there would be like, for example, like the doctors, the lawyers, the, you know, all of the clergymen and all of that. Once they left their job, their 9 to 5, they would have like lynching ceremonies, and it would be like a picnic, you know, like they would bring all their families to lynch a dark-skinned person. It's like that type of energy still expressing itself within like a family. They haven't healed this. And it's like, it's coming up again. Like, it's like tell the truth type of energy. This is the energy, my lovies. This is what's coming in. This is giving me a headache too. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Would you look at this? Something has to do with like a forbidden love story. Someone wants to lynch a forbidden love story. Like, you don't belong to our circle. Look at this white man thinking about a dark-skinned woman. A white man thinking about... bon. A white man thinking about a dark-skinned woman. Take it however it resonates. I'm getting a few different energies. It's like... projections. Sometimes, oftentimes, not all the times, but sometimes we project. It's like you see someone more wonderful than you are, for example. Or you see someone more... something about a Puritan, something about a Puritanian or something like that. You see someone more pure than you are, or you see someone more wicked than you are, but it's only a projection of you. Like, there's a lot of projecting energy. And the worst is when the victim accepts the projection. It's like, I'm nothing like this, but for some reason, someone's roped me into believing that this is what I am. It's like the trick of the devil type of energy, like deceiving yourself, self-deceit. We got projections energy here. A painter could be significant. I don't know. I'm feeling people that are very well cultivated, though. This is almost like Twilight energy. This is like Twilight. They're showing me Twilight, the movie with the vampires and all of that. Baby, you're the one. Boom, boom, boom. It's like I want to speed through it. Dirty Dancing. Cursing a child or an innocent person. Cursing a child or an innocent person. Cursing a child or an innocent person. Again, I'm feeling all types of projections. The minds are going crazy. It's like cursing a child. I'm getting it like not grooming, but yes, like preparing a child to be a part of this legacy. Even if a child or an innocent person is like, I don't believe the way you believe. This is like Princess Diana energy. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Or what they, you know, portrayed her to be, like a revolutionary, or someone who thinks differently, or someone that wants to lead with their heart. It's like someone that wants to tell the truth, but it's like the truth would incriminate a whole fucking family, a whole lineage, maybe other families, like powerful families, powerful. If your power comes from creating towers and destruction in other people's lives, at some point you have to question your powers. At some point, it's like, maybe I should just go be powerless for a little bit. Something about Liz. Cursing a child, your co-working space, or co-workers here. So cursing a child, or cursing an innocent beginning, or cursing your Ace of Cups, or cursing a pregnancy, or cursing anything that's like emotionally like stimulating, like closing off like barriers, like something about a barricade, something about Barack, something about I don't know, for some of you, you belong to a powerful family or people that are like really connected. Who are feeling disrespected, but for all the wrong reasons. This is like someone that's been on the House of Representatives for X amount of time. And it's like, we need new energy, but they're not willing to sacrifice. They called you a gold digger and they held back from giving to you, and they went back to a real, or they went, for some of you, someone went back to a real gold digger. For some of you, someone went to a reels, someone creates reels, something about reels, something about railroads. Someone's a travel blogger. They went to a real gold digger who has them blind and confused. 29, 11 energy, a pathway, and 50 because of a belief system. So for someone has to do this. They had to do this. They had to be your Judas. They called you a gold digger, and then they held back from giving to you, and then they went to a real gold digger who has them blind and confused. But something has to do with loyalties. It's almost like someone, they backed out. They backed out. Someone's living like a Romeo Juliet type of energy, or not Romeo and Juliet. For some of you, this is more like Twilight energy. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm just the messenger here. This is like Twilight energy. This is like they belong to the vampires. But in Twilight, they got lucky. Because in the movie, remember, they were very accepting of Bella, and the fortune, like the seer was able to tell that Bella was going to be part of the family at some point. But for some of you, you got kind of unlucky, or someone got unlucky, either the person you're dealing with or you, because the family's actually like they're on demon time. Something about Chucky the doll. Something about Nepal. Someone's really well traveled. So it's like the family, for some of you, 47, 11 energy, justice, Libra, 10 energy, karma, 29 energy, 11. We got 11, 11 though. Something sent from heaven and divine timing is at play. Because you're supposed to slay something. For some of you, you're going to look great. Here we go with this model energy, or you're going to perform something. There's going to be a leap of faith, the Fool energy, Gemini energy, and Aries. They're saying an Aries. They're denying their intuition. And it was not worth it. Like someone denied their intuition when it comes to you, or when it comes to something about el centro, something about the center. Someone denied their intuition when it comes to something that has to do with el centro, or the center, or a recreational center. Apples. The apple doesn't fall far. Something about Wells Fargo. The apple does not fall far from the tree. For some of you, it's like someone wanted, like this is family affairs. Something about Farah. It's like family affairs. So it's like, I want you to marry a wealthy family. Like, it's like a registered sex offender. I'm getting like, I will ruin your career. I'm hearing, I will ruin your career. These are this type of people. These are these type of people, my lovies. Dang, my lovies, dang. These are these type of people. I'll ruin your career. You will never work in wherever again. If you ever talk to this, if you ever talk to your friend, if you ever talk to your friend, if maybe this is a friend, like amor prohibido, a forbidden love. Amor prohibido, murmuran. 44 energy and 11 energy. 44, 29 energy, 11 energy. Amor prohibido, murmuran por las calles, porque somos de distintas sociedades. Amor prohibido nos dice todo el mundo. El dinero no importa ni en ti, ni en mí, ni en el corazón. For some of you singing, my lovies, you know it, my lovies. Selena could be significant for you. Salinas is coming in. Like, it's like someone belongs to a wealthy family. That song's all about forbidden love. She says, amor prohibido murmuran por las calles. Forbidden love, that's what they murmur on the streets. Porque somos de distintas sociedades, because we come from different societies. Amor prohibido nos dicen todo el mundo. Forbidden love, that's what they all say. Pero el dinero no importa ni en ti ni en mí. But money doesn't matter in you or in me or en el corazón or in our heart. Something about Kevin Hart. Something about Kathy Williams. Amor prohibido murmuran por las calles, porque somos de distintas. 39 and 29. Sociedades. Suciedad. My mom used to say that. She used to say, esta no es una sociedad, esta es una suciedad. This is not a society, because suciedad is dirty in Spanish and sociedad is society. So she used to say, esto no es una sociedad, this is not a society. Esta es una suciedad, this is a dirty. Amor prohibido. New. F you itch, I'm acting brand new. Yeah, me too. F you itch, my something brand new. Yeah, me too. New hobby. For some of you got a new hobby. Something, I'm acting brand new. You're gonna be doing something new, my lovies. Confirmation. If you were looking for confirmation to our nation, my lovies, to our congregation, my lovies. Amor Priscilla. What's up, Priscilla? We got clickbait energy. Amor prohibido, James. Por las calles, porque somos. James was paid. Sociedades. Amor prohibido. 46 energy. 46. Okay, where do we begin? Okay, we got high ranks. We got high ranks. I told you I felt high ranks. High ranks. Something about Chad. Shaba, ranks. Shaba. Little nigga by my thong. Someone talks a lot about their, anyways, moving on. High rank. We got a high ranking. We definitely have to plug this thing. Plug it in. They're plugged into their life of sin. Excuse me, my lovies. They're plugged into their life of sin. Amor prohibido. We got forbidden love, my lovies. Dang, my lovies. Dang. Hi. Star-crossed lovers. An undercover. Voila. Hercules. Get on your knees. Something about degrees. Something about 98 degrees. You know what I was thinking about? The last time my blood sisters came to visit me in San Diego, Spirit gave us this download. 98 degrees could be significant for you. And came to visit me in San Diego. Something out of Winnebago. We were standing in front of the Performance Arts Theater in downtown, and we're looking at this poster on it was plastered, and it was like 98 degrees Christmas, And we're like, 98 degrees. And we're all looking at each other. And and I'm like, 98 degrees? They must be struggling for money because why are they doing Christmas stuff? Guess what happens? we we turn around. A gentleman gets off of a bus and he's like, "Are you coming to the concert?" And we're like, "Oh, that's no, we were just talking about it." And he's like, "I'm in the band." Everything is coming in for a reason. We are all connected. Synchronicities. You could be seeing a lot of 44 and 33. 44 people, 33 likes. Synchronicities. It's a cleanup crew. 44, 34. 44, 34. A lot of 444. And even in the huddle time video, 444, the crow crowed 444 three times. 444. We got a high rank. And something about your tank. Someone likes your butt, my lovies. A high ranking thief. Amor prohibido. It is. What does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. For some of you, you have to go on your own. It is time to go on your own. For some of you, the apple did fall far from the tree. It is time to go on your own. Spirit gave us this in the beginning. In the beginning, there was. For some of you, you have to go on your own. You and your significant other may have to go on your own together. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, especially the sweater weather, because in the downloads this morning when I was preparing, I got witness protection, and here it is. And when do they give you witness protection? When do they give you witness protection? This is not like mom and pop not something about a mom and pop crime. Okay, for some of you it is. Mom and pop could do some time for some of you. For some of you, I'm getting like a group of people. Witness protection. It is time to go on your own from this community and witness protections involved in a situation. We got someone with a toe fetish. I told you for some of you something is like something about Tulsa. Something is randomly perverted. Like 40, 45 and 34. 45 and 34. Something about a toe fetish. It's like random. Something does have to do with sexuality. I don't know. Oh no, no, no. No, 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 no. No. This is what's coming in. This is what's coming in. Oh my God. It's like keeping body parts at something about ramen, something about katsu. It's like keeping body parts as souvenirs. When I saw leather or something about leather came in earlier, it's like keeping body parts as souvenirs. Ay, ja, 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 ja. Everything's coming in for a reason. We got someone's lover with average IQ, a researcher. I told you I felt research involved in a situation. 45, 34, researcher involved in a situation, ignoring their intuition. Someone is ignoring their intuition that it is time to go on their own and that they need witness protection. Someone is ignoring. I wouldn't ignore my intuition when it comes to this, my lovies. It's like somebody's scared, emotional ties. I wonder if Princess Diana knew she was gonna die. This is what's coming in. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I wonder if Princess Diana ever got like an intuition telling you you're gonna die. For some of you, something's telling you like take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For some of you, something serious. Someone with a big ego. I feel like someone doesn't want to let go of something because something does have to do with a big ego. But I don't think that it's like someone's fighting the two wolves. It's like, do I want to something about the timber wolves? It's like, do I want to give up a lap of luxury? Do I want to give up how I'm seen? Do I want to give up something about Christine is coming in. Do I want to give up how I'm seen? Do I want to give up the scene? Something about the scene, something about a dispensary. Do I want to give up my Mercedes? A Sprinter van keeps coming in. Do I want to give up my luxuries? Do I want to give up where I leased? Do I want to give up something about my piano, furleys? Do I want to give up all of that? Like someone's pad, their ego, their pad, something about their dad. It's like someone has a big ego, like, and I'm not getting it, like someone's ego is layered. Like, do I want to give up all of these layers that I tell myself are me? Because this is a lot of deconstruction energy. It's for a reconstruction. It's all for the best, but it's a test. Breastfeeding, someone who is breastfeeding, something about a social media marketer or something's done on social media. We did say something about reels, so someone could be promoting themselves on social media. Moving forward with the new because too much damage has been done. A quickie at work with a significant other. A quickie at work with a, for some of you, let's get it on. For some of you, a quickie at work with your significant other. Bombay coots. On the outskirts, for some of you, on the outskirts, for some of you, someone's going to be wearing a skirt. I like this. For some of you, going to be wearing a skirt so your significant other has easy access. For some of you, you're perverted like in a cute way. It's not like in like you know what I mean. You know what I mean. A Range Rover could be significant for you. Have that quickie, my lovey. Spice up your life. Spice up your wife or your husband. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Especially if you own your own business. If you're like working for a company, use discernment. Discernment is advised. I can't do that. I don't have a significant other right now. But discernment. If you own your own business, you can close the doors real quick and have yourself the time of your life. Why not? You own a small business, you're not doing anybody harm. Someone's a hater. Someone's a hater. The devil. Someone's a hater. The devil. Someone's a hater. Capricorn energy. You got a toxic coworker for some of you. 5135. You have a toxic coworker for some of you who's a thief, who could be stealing your ideas, your energy, your time. They're envious. For some of you, being cautious because there's a coworker that might be actually, for some of you, someone may be actually stealing from a business, or for some of you, someone may actually accuse you of being a thief and you're not. Don't let people talk to you any types of ways. And if they're trying to talk to you any types of ways, for me, that's a sign it's time to look for something else. It's time to look for something else. My skills are not valued here. Oh no, your sister friend, my lovies, plan strategically. But for some of you, you have toxic coworkers and someone's trying to accuse you of being a thief because they're being paid or they're being bribed to do this in some way, because we got bribery energy right here by a high ranking person. Being cautious of how people are talking to you, my lovies. We got an arborist or someone who likes trees. This energy was present yesterday. For some of you, you like all types of trees. For some of you, arborist energy. For some of you, what did we say earlier? Tarot. If you need to get rid of a tarot and you don't get rid of them, these energies you can't get rid of, you need to go out in the woods and bury a tarot for some of you and thank God for allowing you to work with that tool and giving it back to nature. And usually you put it near a tree. You have to bury it near a tree. The tree knows what to do with that energy so it could be recycled. It becomes oxygen. Something about Arby's, something about a furniture store, a small furniture store. Anyways, we got something about enneagrams, arborist energy, the devil. Someone made something for their significant other, but this is a full moon ritual. Someone made yesterday in the I got in hexed objects. Take that how it resonates. For some of you, you may have to bury an object that was given to you, or someone could have went to bury something under the full moon. For some of you, just being cautious with people that tell you they're going to a retreat. They are willing to settle for admiring you from a distance. Someone who picked a gold over you is willing, 45 and 34. Someone who picked a gold digger over you is willing to admire you from a distance. I would wish that they didn't look at all. Lowest on the totem pole. They sacrificed you so they could admire you from a distance. Leave me alone. Lowest, this is how Truth Nunez, but for some of you, you like to be admired. For some of you, you like texts from your exes, especially if you're from Texas. For some of you, you like texts from your exes. Telling you they miss you and they want to kiss you. Lowest, you like it though. Lowest on the tad. Something about tadpoles. Something about frogs. Something about amphibians. Something about Kambamba. Something about Kambaba jam. Something about Jasper. Something about those ceremonies where like the frog thing. You know what I'm talking about for some of you. But lowest on the totem pole. You're very important. Native American culture is very present for you. We got a Leo. What did we say about a Leo earlier? Something about Sierra Leone. I don't know. We got international. I told you for some of you, you're international or you travel a lot. They have realized that they have realized all of their trickery, and Manny has realized this. They have realized all of their trickery and manipulation tactics were useless. Someone's going to end up toothless. Someone left you for a one-night stand. For me, again, this is what it feels like for some of you. Truth Nunez, my lovies. You know, you could do whatever you want to do, but for some of you, someone left you for a one-night stand and they're trying to admire you. I would block that ass. Don't look my way. Don't look my way. Especially they left you for a hater for some of you, because I'm getting the song, hey. I don't care what these chicks say. I don't even look their way. Look their way. Look their way. For some of you, someone left you for a one-night stand who thought they were competing with you, and you don't even look at any of these people. You wish they didn't look at you either. This is how you feel. For some of you, this is how you feel. Left for a one-night stand. They could stay where they're at. They're going to be moving for work, or you're going to be moving for work. 35, you have a new contract coming in. 9 energy, September, late September. Snappers. Speaking of a new contract, oh my gosh, my lovies, you just reminded your sister friend. Oh, snappers, oh, crappers. Dang, my lovies, I got so caught up in doing work for you. Are we on time? Are we on time? Let's see if we're on time. Oh, we're late. We're late. I think we got to reschedule. They are marriage material. Something is rock solid. You're going to have tears of joy when it comes to someone in rehab. A happy union. A private number, do not answer. I wouldn't either. For some of you, you've blocked someone. Do not answer. They're going to call you from another number. Don't answer. Spirit's asking you not to answer. For some of you, don't answer for a dancer. Take that how it resonates. For some of you, someone's they're a dancer in they like dancing. Like someone could be in some type of dance class or dance course, or dancing or dance instruction could be significant, or dancing could be significant. Private call, don't answer. I wouldn't. You got starseed energy. For some of you, I told you, Princess Diana. For some of you, you got starseed energy. We got a warehouse. We got this house is like a prison, but they chose this house. Somebody wants to, for some of you, I don't feel like this is you. I think somebody wants to let you know that they chose something that feels like a prison. They chose. It's like, that's not your problem. This energy of people trying to project from your past onto you because they crossed your, it's like they crossed paths with you at some point. This house is like a prison. They want you to know. They want you to know this house is like a prison. They chose. It's like, okay. They want to project. They want to project. They want you to feel this. They want you to heal this. This is what it feels like. It's like, tell me more. For some of you, you're very Sally. You're very sarcastic. You're very sarcastic. Absolutely. Tell me more. Tell me more how you want me to go back to you. Tell me more. Tell me more how you feel like you chose wrong. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more how you chose this. This is what you chose. I didn't tell you to choose this. This is what you chose. Drug dealing. I'm getting people, like, again, all types of organized crime. For some of you, this could be family that you tried to warn. Don't do that, my love. I love you. I don't want you to get in trouble. Now they're in their own bubble. 61 energy and 36. Drug dealing. From a warehouse? Dang, they got a whole operation. We got a coffee shop. Tears of joy when it comes to a coffee shop. We got a school emergency for some of you. Checking on the children. School emergency for some of you. Someone is being eliminated, or you're eliminating things from your life for a good reason. For some of you, this is your wife who's eliminating things for a good reason. For some of you, spring cleaning has come a little bit late, but you're eliminating things for a good reason. We got bank. We did say something about bank records earlier. So for some of you, bank records being examined. It's a big deal. For some of you, I am getting, again, it's like, it's not just one person being like, it's like someone tripped on a gem. And it's like, it opened up the doors for a whole community. It's like someone did something. They're giving me when I was like 2 years old, my father has the gift, but he never like worked with it like this. He worked with it in his own way for his own stuff. He was told, he got an intuition that they needed to stop dealing. They needed to stop. They were being investigated. They needed to stop. He didn't stop. They thought that they would run away to North Carolina. So my family, we moved to North Carolina when I was like 2 years old. They said that they were going to change their life, all this other stuff. My uncle said something about Samuel. My uncle said one more deal. One more deal. One more deal. One more. Just the last one. One more deal. He was working with agents. That one deal brought him, my dad, and a few other people down. It's like one clown is going to make it where it's already opened. Like, this has already happened. So now everyone's been being investigated. So it's like you have for some, I'm getting like people that are into all types of illegal activities. So it's like, this opens you up. So sometimes, again, so now they're bringing me back to something about Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. For some Jeffrey Dahmer, they're bringing me back to, what's his name? Jesus. Epstein. It's like charges that it's like, I didn't even know they were investigating that. This is this type of energy. Someone did something. They opened a whole community up. This energy's been very present. They hoped. Something about Hope High School. Someone went to high school with somebody. It's like people that know each other since high school. Someone tried to run away or distance themselves from this. We got mineral rights being eliminated for good reason. We got a business owner. Someone who's obsessed with the idea of a reconciliation. I don't think you're reconciling with somebody. We got turtle energy. Slow and steady moves the race. You would rather just protect yourself, carry your shell. For some of you, you may need to look into Jasper. We got a 7-day fast. You gonna do a 7-day fast for your ass, my lovies? I want to do one next month. Something about harassment. 7-day fast. Ocean views. I told you the oceans and the waters are present. Your spirit's daughter, my lovies, or spirit's son. We got a pendulum. For some of you, I do feel like you need metaphysical like items. Like I'm getting like a turtle. So a few years ago, I used to have a Jasper frog. For some of you, you may want to get yourself like a frog or a turtle. For some of you, you need a pendulum. For some of you, even if you have a tarot, you need a new tarot because you need tarots with new energies. You're in a new cycle. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I would not give my tarots to anybody, my lovies. For some of you, you just have to bury your tarots. We got contemporary art. For some of you, you're into contemporary art. For some of you, there's some type of artist show or an artistic expression coming up for you. We got a working order. A gag order was present as well. Again, for some of you, you could be dealing with people in government, drunks too, because I'm getting like people are abusing alcohol for some of you. We got working with a group to sabotage you. Working with a group to sabotage you. We got colorful energy. We got your younger siblings are involved in a situation. There are too many unanswered questions. There are too many unanswered questions or half-truths in this situation when it comes to your younger sibling. When it comes to the rituals, for some of you, I do feel like you do have, it's like you have siblings that are in on the bullshit, but you're not in on the bullshit. And they're trying to like, your family members and you don't see eye to eye in a situation, or a group that were like family for you. We got rituals here and they don't plan on changing. I don't plan on changing. They don't plan on changing when it comes to rituals. It doesn't plan on changing. I don't know. I'm getting it. Take that how it resonates. Some people like to dress up to do stuff. I don't know. I'm seeing some weird stuff in my mind's eye. Some people like to dress up to do things. I don't know. They like to, this is a, it's habitual. It's habitual, the rituals. And you know this. For some of you, you know this. For some of you, you're no novice. You're just in a novelties and innocence. And do you know what they're showing me? They're showing me I don't know, someone does like, I'm trying to, it's like, it's a delicate subject. It's really delicate. It's just really delicate. A delicate flower is really delicate. A really delicate tower, because this is towering out. Very, very delicate here. Very delicate. Very delicate energy. Very delicate. Very, very delicate. It's like proceed with caution energy, but it has to be done. Very delicate. Because this is a whole community of high rank, of how, look, they want to, it's like the spirit wants to flip them. There's a big change happening here. And it's like scattering when, so that didn't just happen one time in my life. Later on, as a teenager, they were warned again. Their community was warned again that a bunch of them were going to go to prison. They didn't think that this was going to happen. They were being again watched. They had cover up businesses. They thought that they cleaned up the organization. This is a cycle. This could be a every so often, or maybe you're noticing that things are a little bit more spread out, because it's almost like refining. It's like a refinery. Like every so often, it's like 50 and 40. Between the ages of 40 and 50 are definitely significant, because earlier we had 41, 51. Now we have 40 and 50. And there are many unanswered questions. For some of you, you just have to enjoy your quickie at work. I'm getting, for some of you, this may be your partner, my lovies. Like, I'm getting families involved. The rituals, it's like they're going to have to stop the rituals. They're going to have to stop the rituals. And something about a gag order and something about a restraining order as well. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff happening here. It's like, when will I see you again? I don't think you're going to see somebody again. I don't know. I don't know. Boom. That was interesting, my lovey. Spirit told us we had to do it. 93. You are in your power. You're in your power. 42, 6 energy. You're choosing to be in your power. Gemini energy, the choice, the lovers, 4 energy. You're choosing to be in your power. Someone sending signs as well. Someone sending signs. Because the way I'm processing something, for some of you, it's like someone's trying to send you signs, like maybe on social media. Maybe like someone's trying to send you codes or signs, or through the numbers. Like someone's trying to manipulate the numbers of something, but it's like trying to send you a sign. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Someone's also kind of losing their mind. I'm just the messenger. They are, look at this, they are only sorry that they got caught. I don't think, even if, again, everything is coming in for a reason, I'm being brought by God to share the things I've experienced in my life, because those people kept doing it. They kept going. Again, I was 2 years old. It happened. I was in my teenage years, my preteen years. It happened again. It happened when they went to the Dominican too. So it's a cycle. They're only sorry. They're not planning on changing. They're only sorry that they got caught. When it comes to rituals, for some of you, someone only got sorry that got sorry. They got caught when it comes to ritual work. They're not stopping that. Even if they got caught, they're not stopping. For some of you, something could be ritualistic, as in like a behavior could be ritualistic. So if something has to do with messy coworkers, or a mask slipped and you saw through their toxicity, they're not changing. They're not changing. They're not changing. Something could be significant about Capricorn season. So we have December into January, the devil, toxic ways. They're not changing. For some of you, toxic attachments. For some of you, people lying on others at work. And I'm getting, for some of you, people that sleep their way to the top. They are not changing. They're only sorry that the mask slipped. Something about Damascus. Something about Decatur. They're only sorry that they got caught. Oh shit. Oh shit. And a lover who doesn't love themselves. Danger, especially when it comes to money matters. Somebody wants to screw you over in a work deal because they're only sorry that they got caught. You saw through somebody and they don't like it. You could have saw through a senior. Something about a senior. Something about a senior citizen. Something about senior citizens award. They're stalking. They're watching. They're spying. Curiosity, glance, and stalking. Sneak peek. I told you I felt stalker energy. Oh shit, we got 44, 44. Dang, my lovies. 4444. 44 people in, 44 likes. Sneak peek. Stalking, curiosity, and glancing. For some of you, someone's stalking you because they want to romance you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Something about Lance. Something about Lancelot. Something about Sandlot. We got the devil, rituals, and the devil. Toxic rituals. Now we got 47, 11, and 46. This makes things a little out of kilter. Someone's trying to destroy a construction or a construction project or something that's being built or something that's being divinely guided. A karmic lesson has been learned. You learn this lesson, you get to let it go. When it comes to a lover who's a O for some of you, or lovers who are O's for some of you, you had a lot of lovers, but none of them were serious. For some of you, you were looking for love in all the wrong places. Take what resonates, if it doesn't. We're getting, and all the wrong faces. We got a package in the reverse. I told you, people that think of a lot about their dicks. I'm getting, for some of you, something about the New York Knicks. Someone who thinks a lot about like how big their dick is, like dick measuring contests. For some of you, you were hanging out with people that it's like they competitive lovers, like competing for opportunities, like my dick is bigger than his dick, or that this is how these people think. For some of you, strong like men involved in a situation, they were like trying to like prove whose dick was bigger, who could f you faster. This is what's coming in. This is what they were thinking about. This is why they were trying to ruin your life. For some of you, someone was trying to ruin your life to corner you, because oh my god, this is a researcher. They were researching you. What did spirit give us? What did spirit say? What did spirit give us? Spirit don't play. I told you, for some of you, a geneticist or genomes, the genome project, researchers in genes. I told you. For some of you, I am getting people that are into like they're like the sunken place. The sunken place. Some people that are into stuff like that. I'm just a messenger. Body swaps and bullshit. I'm just the messenger. And what did I say? What did spirit give us? What did spirit say? Competing. What did spirit give us? You saw that how they jumped out. I didn't want any more to come out, but spirit told us to do it. Competing. Someone's competing with a reputable business, competing for a reputable business. And the mind games have depleted the connection. For some of you, if you ever did feel a connection with someone in this crew, in this group, or people that were competing, it's like for some of you, you wanted to be someone's business partner or partner up with someone sincerely, but they were not about sincerity. They were competing and again, measuring dicks or measuring their pussies or I don't know, measuring some shit. For some of you, people were measuring like body parts. I'm just a messenger. You wanted a balanced connection. You, especially, look what's on the back. You wanted a balanced connection. The letter U could be significant. Somebody wanted a balanced connection. A balanced connection built on equal love and give and take. This is what you wanted. Even in business, but people were thinking that like you were thinking of competition. And it's like, I just want to be successful with everybody and we all thrive. I don't know. It's like even if for some of you, even if you have a business that's like in the same line of work or the same field as someone, you don't care about supporting someone else's business or this is this energy for some. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But people with too big of egos and average IQs, they don't think like that. They don't think like, how can we support each other's businesses? They really believe it's a competition. Like they really believe that life is a competition. And you're like, it doesn't have to be that way. They have average IQs. This energy was present yesterday, especially in like nutrition for some of you. Like you have something about nutraceuticals is coming in, something about a pharmaceutical, big pharma is coming in. Like they believe that they're competing and you're like it's not necessarily about the competition. Like someone thinks they're competing, they really believe it, they really do, they really like it's in someone, it's like in their work, it's even how they move. It's someone tries to fight it though. For somebody tries to fight this but they can't. They take delight in this. Someone's going to take a flight. They take delight in destroying someone else, like crushing your numbers. It's like if we have a whole society like you my lovies, it's like we got STD will turn into long-term disability, confirmation for somebody. Breastfeeding, someone who's breastfeeding, long-term disability, excuse me, short-term disability or some type of a disability or an accommodation is going to turn into a long-term accommodation or a long-term disability. We got a coworker. We got a coworker here. I told you someone's frying. They're frying. Take that however. Something out of frying pan. Frequent flyer miles. We got an arborist who wants to hide on the outskirts. Encouragement from your spirit guides. Encouragement from a loved one or your spirit guides for a Leo or since Leo season. We got mind. I was getting frying and I didn't want to see it. For some of you, you don't want to see that someone's frying because I was getting frying as in like frying their brain with drugs. And I didn't want to see it. I almost wanted to like move away from it. Oh, the huddle video just uploaded. Mind altering drugs. International. It's like I want to hide it. This is what it feels like. Jesus. We got savvy business deals. They think it's a savvy business deal. Social media marketing. We got looting. They made it for their significant other. At a distance, there's a gem. Full moon rituals. For some of you, I am getting like yesterday, Gemini, something about Yemen. Yesterday, 50 energy and 49. Yesterday, I got someone's losing their mind. Yesterday, I got they feel put on the spot. Yesterday, I got someone that's like in fairy energy. Like someone likes to go to, for some of you, again, someone's not doing like ritual work as in like destruction. Some of you are or someone around you is. For others it's like someone's doing healing work and ritual work like full moon rituals or take it however it resonates. We got all types of full moon rituals for some. Someone who's scared of commitment with a big ego and an average IQ, who's willing to settle to watching you. They keep watching you. Someone's not going to stop watching you, my lovies. 5611 energy. a pathway, 56, and then 49. Someone's going to stop watching you when they're 49, or through the ages of 49 and 56. Someone's been watching you. How many years is that? What is that? 6 years? What the heck? 7 years? Someone's been watching you for 7 years, or they're going to be watching you for a 7-year cycle. But you're moving forward with the new, so it doesn't matter if they watch you or not. Clickbait. Someone thinks you're doing clickbait. For some of you, you could be doing a lot of marketing strategies online, and Spirit saying it can make you money. Marketing strategies online. 55 energy. Spirit wants you to take a chance. Wheel of Fortune. When it comes to, especially if you do anything in healthcare, if you're teaching, if you're preaching, if you're doing anything when it comes to work, if you're doing anything that has to do with isolation or the elderly or hibernation, if it has to do with nursing care or elderly care, if it has to do with real estate, if it has to do with health or healing, if it has to do with construction, Spirit wants you to promote your business online. You did not run out of time. Someone can think that you ran out of time, or like it's like the time has passed. No, my lovies, you're right on time. Spirit wants you to do it. Leaving the house, moving forward with the new. Someone that you don't know is trying to get you in trouble with the law. Someone that you don't know or vaguely know is trying to get you in trouble with the law. But they've realized someone can't trick the law. For some of you, there aren't crooked officers. Again, I'm feeling there's like a battle of like, and it's not a battle. There's like a settlement. There's going to be a settlement, something about white settlement. There's a settlement of good and evil in energies. They're energies. So it's balancing. So someone, because you're sticking to what is true regardless of your condition, someone can't get you in trouble with the law. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's balancing the light and the dark. It's balancing the yin and the yang in some way. For some of you, you could be doing balancing. Something about brain balancing is coming in. They have realized that their trickery and their manipulations are not going to work because you're not a jerk. Someone's going to change daycares. Someone who left for a one-night stand. Maternity leave. So definitely daycare and child energy, school emergency for some. We got moving for work for some of you, or someone around you is moving for work. A Mazda. Emergency room visit for some of you, doing what is right for you when it comes to an emergency room visit. We got rock solid. Something about the Red Rock. Something about the Red Rock Inn. We got changes. Something about the Hollywood Boulevard. They are marriage material. It was your aunt. The letter O, but also maybe the letter Q. Take that how it resonates. I miss you, love anonymous. The letter D. Someone was falsifying documents. 4949. Rehab. Someone's going to rehab. Ghostbusters, because something, for some of you, something may come back from the past, like a cycle. Someone may, for some of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You may be hearing someone is actually relapsing and they will be in rehab again. For some of you, this could be someone from your past. A happy union and marriage material for some. For some of you, you're living the love of your life, my lovies. Corporal punishment. For some of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For some, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For some of you, you and your significant other like the kink stuff. Take what we're all adults here. This is an adult channel. You have some stuff happening. Have fun with that, my lovies. We got a private call. Do not answer in the fall, in the autumn. From a sneaky link, a private call. Do not answer. Who needs to see a shrink? Especially if it's a dancer. This was coming in. I'm not getting, however a dancer means to you, because for some of you, someone's like I'm seeing like a dance instructor, in 5, 6, 7, 8, or someone likes that. I don't know. Don't ask. They're gonna try to ask you on a date, and Spirit's saying they shouldn't even ask. because you're a star seed, or you've healed, or you have some sort of pickup truck for some of you. Exploration. For some of you, are exploring your star seed energy. You could be doing a lot of healing. You could be feeling very like hippie. Like you could be feeling very like going with the flow. For some of you, you could be feeling like you got to let everything go. Star seed energy invites you to go with the flow. We got 11:38 and you're going on a date. We got a warehouse. They insist. Someone you know is trying to get you in trouble with the law. For some of you, my lovies, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We got people you don't know trying to get you in trouble with the law, and we got people you know trying to get you in trouble with the law. And for some of you, it has to do with a warehouse or people that have an organized, I'm getting like a big organization of people that are doing things that can land them like serious time, my lovies. I'm just a messenger here. Take what resonates, leave what. Especially if this energy means something to you. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. I'm just a messenger. 4949. I'm getting the crazy 88, the crazy 49. Someone's going to do a lot of time in due time. I'm just a messenger. It's something about a Judas. I'm just a messenger. It's something about Julius. A school emergency. We got a school emergency. Maybe for some of you, got to pay attention to your children, my lovies. We got a school emergency or someone around you. I'm just a messenger here. We got the letter O. We got a small business. This house is like a prison, but for some of you, some people are going to prison. I'm just a messenger. Someone's looking for a way back in after they went to their life of sin. I don't think you want this. I don't think you want this. We got a bank. Hot air balloons. Blowing hot smoke. For some of you, have to go to the bank and there's going to be like someone's going to blow smoke up your butt or something like that. Something about interest rates. Something about a small business loan. This energy of being cautious with the small business loans have been very present. Again, over the last year or so, I've met a lot of chargebacks for the PPE loans. Being eliminated for good reason. For some of you, could be eliminating a bank for good reason. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We got home decor. We got home decor. Something about a financial advisor or a financial planner, and something about someone has a degree in home design or something about architectural design as well. We got a big deal. You touch my heart. I felt that. I felt that energy like 2 minutes ago. I felt that. You really touched someone's heart, my lovies, or a business owner who's a stoner with peculiar eyes. Something about turtle. Someone could have like eyes like a turtle or something like that. Something about the Ninja Turtles. We got I miss you, love dad, but someone's in hibernation mode. I miss you, love dad. But they're not willing to change. They're not willing to change and they're going to take a fall from great heights. Falling from great heights, I miss you, love dad. You need a 7-day fast, or someone needs a 7-day fast, especially between the ages of 50 and 56. 113, a Libra, a Scorpio, 47, 11, Justice energy, Gemini energy, 6, 7, and 8. Small business, 7, Cancer, 8, Leo. Virgo wants to jump into. We got ocean views. It's okay to cry, my lovies. It's okay to cry. And for some someone's thinking in their soul, it's okay to spy and it's okay to lie. They don't plan on changing. We got contemporary art and they hold in their farts. We got a love of a lifetime. For some of you, got a love. I told you, for some of you, y'all living a love story and a half, my lovies. They took you to the glory, my lovies. We got a pendulum that's needed. For some of you, you need a pendulum. For some of you, you need a new tarot deck. For some of you, you need new crystals. No. For some of you, no. Something else is coming in, my God. We got a kitchen witch or a warlock. Especially if you are a kitchen witch or a kitchen warlock, you do not need crystal meth. You don't. You don't.
Because I'm getting like, a kitchen witch or a kitchen warlock, like someone drug dealing energy is very present for some of you. Someone's very pregnant too. Um, for some of you, spirit was giving us, instead of practicing so much hex work, someone could actually do their self justice studying divination. It's like something about Devon, something about Devon Nation, something about Devonshire. Studying divination and studying how to talk to, like, listen to God, not talk to God, not necessarily. Sometimes people come into readings with me and they ask me a question, and yes, I take their questions into consideration, but I'm also a channeler. And oftentimes what they think they're coming to ask me and what God gives us to explore, it could be completely different, or something they've been putting on the back burner, or something like that. For some of you, God wants you to stop. You could do whatever you want. Spirit respects and loves us all. And if you want to keep being a kitchen witch and a warlock, you could do that too. But Spirit is asking you maybe to redirect your energy and get yourself a pendulum and maybe a tarot deck. Or if you already have a tarot deck, get rid of the ones that you have and get yourself a new one and start asking, having conversations with God. Like, have God guide you, listen to your downloads, and spirit wants you to start doing that. For somebody, take that how it resonates. And a pendulum is needed because there are holes in their story for a reason. When it comes to someone that's pretending to be a love of a lifetime, for some of you, someone's pretending to be a love of a lifetime, and there are holes in their story for a reason. And someone that you know is trying to get you in trouble with the law. Again, this is what's coming in. Something about gumpy, something about gimpy, especially if you're tall and slender. Um, And especially if you considered yourself an airbender at any time, or airbender is significant, or avatar is significant for you. Or if you like the cartoons, spirits showing us, again, to each his or her own. I'm just giving you the messages, whatever this means to you, you do what you need to do. You have someone, for some of you, someone's not quitting any like illegal schemes. They're going to just try to refine something. At least get yourself a pendulum so you could at least know who has your best interest in mind and who doesn't. At least do that for yourself. Take that however it resonates. Because there are holes in their story for a reason when it comes to a warehouse. And what does Spirit give us? You have to trust divine timing. There's going to be a flood warning for some. Flood warnings. Working with a group to sabotage you.
So again, it's however this is manifesting for you, take it how it resonates, but they want to emphasize or use the examples of drug dealing for some reason. I've also seen others throw people under the bus so that they could get lesser time, or so that they could get, it's like Spirit's giving us, for example, I knew a guy that was a gangster. And I knew a few gangsters like this. I don't know, somebody wants to use somebody as their scapegoat. In whatever that means to you. Someone wants to use something about Winston, something about Windsor. Because you're rock solid. Someone wants to take advantage of someone's loyalties. Something about someone's royalties. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. They want to take advantage of someone's loyalty. Like, someone knows that someone's a good person and they want to take advantage. It's like, I belong to this clan. This was always the plan. Sacrifice. We got colorful. I didn't want to say it earlier. But it came in. Take this how it resonates. The initials KKK could be significant for you. Colorful. Your younger sibling or someone's younger sibling. Someone smells like Dove soap. And someone has a stuffy nose. Your younger sibling or someone's younger sibling snuck out of the house to have sex with another man. It's all part of the divine plan. We got 55 and 52, especially if the numbers 555 means significant. 119, something about the mean average of something. For some of you, Spirit's asking you to pee. You got to pee. A pee test is coming up for some. I don't plan on changing. Someone does not plan on changing. A quickie, for some of you, someone's like, okay, we got a quickie at work with a coworker who doesn't plan on changing. I was emphasizing the whole thing earlier about the couples having sex at work versus people doing random stuff with their coworkers, because I felt this as well for a reason. Someone does not plan on changing when it comes to sleeping with their coworkers, or a quickie at coworker. It's awkward. Psychological support. For some of you, someone may have, this is their MO of cheating with coworkers. They're not changing. Someone's not going to change when it comes to cheating with coworkers. Someone's always going to be a cheater. They're not going to change, my lovies. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We got lowest on the totem pole. You're very important. Traveling with family. Okay, last but not least, we got microchipped. And something about a food eating contest and microchipped. 53 and 52. A Mercedes, a white Mercedes, a black Mercedes, a Toyota truck. He is a good man, and I hate it. I told you, for some of you, I'm getting microchipped as in like stalking. The stalking energy is very present. For some of you, someone's thinking, if you're traveling, like if you're traveling for a contest, if you're traveling for a festival, if you're traveling to eat something, if you're traveling, for some of you, there's a food eating contest or something like that. If you're traveling to judge something, someone thinks that you're like, it's like someone's like a weird propensity to stalk. Like someone could have had really bad relationships in the past, but it's because they haven't passed certain tests. And that's okay. Like, it's totally okay. A leaf just fell. The Nissan Leaf is coming in, or a Nissan could be significant. Someone thinks that it's like someone wants to go out of their way to stalk you. This energy's been present the last few days of someone traveling, and someone wants to like come stalk you where you're traveling. Boom. You're going to wake up to a miracle, and there's going to be tears of joy. For some of you, it's a boy. We got a vortex. Witness protection. The name Whitney is coming in. Witness protection. Multiple dates. At a coffee shop. A Leo. Who's going through, what does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. This energy's been present 2 days in a row. They're going through a dark night of the soul. They're users 4610 energy. I don't know. Someone's not handling the dark night of the soul well. I get it. It's hard. But someone may be, for some of you, a dark night of the soul may trigger something about a trigger warning. This may be someone who likes to talk a lot about twin flames or stuff like that. Someone's going through a dark night of the soul, and this may trigger someone's addictions from the past. So double vigilance for some. If you know that someone's like cleansing from an ex, or now Spirit's allowing someone to move forward and stop being obsessed with an ex. Move on. Move forward, move on. Gotta be strong, gotta move on, my lovies. Gotta be strong, gotta move on. Mineral rights. 46, 55, 10, 10. Karma. Coup d'etat. For mineral rights. Trying to take over a government or trying to take over something for mineral rights. Obsessed with the idea of a reconciliation. A polyglot. Someone who speaks multiple languages. We got a high-ranking something or other. And we got cooperate and listen. You don't have to. For some of you, you may have to. You may have to. Kind of, you may have to. Overindulging in divination. I felt this yesterday. Overindulging in divination. Ignoring their intuition. A Sagittarius who's in love with you. The Sagittarius is traveling. We got wallow, rolling with the pigs. Someone with toe fetishes, 45 and 55. The sun energy, Leo energy, 19. It is time to go on your own when it comes to bribery, because too much damage has been done. When it comes to swimwear, 40. Ooh, now we got 55 and 55. And they saw a lot of money and they did not know how to act. For the love of money, a Cadillac. There are too many unanswered questions because someone was trying to be sneaky, and you are in your power. And someone's freaky. Someone's freaky, a quickie. A quickie at work with the significant other. You have fun with that. You have fun with that. You have fun with that, my lovies. Dang, my lovies. Dang, you gonna get it on? Let's get it on. Dang, my lovies. Dang, dang. A water sign. A Cancer, a Pisces, or Scorpio. Go do it. Let's get to it. I support that message, my lovies. For some of you, a presidential. For some of you, you're the president of your company. Go do it. Close the doors. I'm getting let the bodies hit the floor, but in the good way. I love it. Anyways, my lovies, that's all we got for you. For some of you, go get that bun in the oven. Go, my lovies. Go, go. Something about toaster, mate. Anyways, that's all we got, my lovies. That's all we got. I hope that helps. I hope that you get whatever you needed from that. That was a good one. I feel like we did good work there, my lovies. We cleared some stagnation for our nation, my lovies. Something about the Nation of Islam for some of you. I found this cute little, I found 2 cute accounts and they're coming in. There's someone does, it's hypno ASMR. She's a subscriber here, and I was looking at her stuff. I'm like, how sweet. I love it. And then there's someone from India. He shares, like, I was trying to understand what but I saw villagers in his video. I couldn't understand everything that he was sharing, but shout out to our subscribers, my lovies. Shout out to the ones that are sharing interesting content of all sorts. Again, that hypno ASMR was really, really interesting. For some of you, that hypno energy has been present even before I looked at her account. Like 2 days ago, Spirit gave us for some of you, may do yourself some justice by looking at hypno, or hypno birthing for some could be significant. Doula energy, for some of you, look at doula stuff. You may want to get your doula certification. It's not something you have to do full time. You could do it like your sister friend. It's like a referral thing, and it's something I do because I love it. You know, it's not something I do all the time. For some of you, you can do that full time if you want. Look at doula. For some of you, you could look at death doula energy, especially if you're already a nurse or nursing is significant for you. I mean, nurses are technically, you know, they're already in there, but you may want to get your doula certification just to add to, you know, just to add, and maybe just connect with new people, maybe, and maybe you'll do it on the side. Who knows what that can grow to? Anyways, that's all we have, my lovies. That's all we have for you. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well, because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever. Homies. Peace. Have a beautiful day, my lovies.